and welcome to a special edition of Focus. My name is Pennant, and today we'll be talking about fashion. This will be the first year that Woodside High School will be holding a fashion show. There's a lot of excitement going on, and luckily we had an opportunity to talk to the sponsor of the fashion show, Ms. Duvall.
Show at Woodside High School because we had some students that came to me from my fashion class and outside that are aspiring to become designers at Woodside and beyond as a career. I felt that it was my priority and job to bring them to the next level to present what they are creating. So I've given these students the opportunity and a platform to show and expand what they have already done and build upon that. I have 8 different designers that will be going and producing new products from recycled things out of a thrift store and bringing it to us and presenting it to the school for the first time in their life. Providing with the opportunity that will be something that they can grow on, and it can be something that they can platform off so that they can go into their own designer labels or they can build their own lines and get into a school. It would be a great atmosphere to go ahead and allow those students to have something to submit to schools to get into a design program at any of the various colleges in Virginia that offer this opportunity. It also provides my class and DECA the opportunity to market and do things in fashion shows besides being a model and or designing. There are so many different opportunities, and I'm happy to present that at Woodside High School this year on May 5th at 7 p.m. Hope to see you there.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Music and fine arts provide enriching experiences. They teach students that there can be more than one solution to a problem, more than one right answer, that mistakes are learning experiences, and present an opportunity to be creative and flexible. The arts encourage persistence and dedication. They require sustained concentration, personal reflection involving critical analysis, and self-adjustment to reach desired goals. These are essential 21st century skills. Skills recognized as important to productive career and citizen success. Each student deserves and benefits from an arts-rich education.
Welcome back to Focus. Today we have 2 special guests, Tashara Braxton and Matt Unking. How you guys doing today?
I'm good. Good.
Okay, so can you guys tell me what inspires your fashion?
Basically anything that I see, anybody. It's like things that I see around me, life, politics, anything can really just inspire anything in me to want to start designing.
Basically, I'm inspired from certain designers like Raf Simons. A lot of his pieces from his 1998 collection are just immaculate, and they're like classy, but they're also edgy at the same time. There's a new designer coming out of Russia named Gosha Repchinsky, and he's focusing on like streetwear, but also skatewear, and it's just, you know when something speaks to you, and like his pieces just speak to me, so it's like basing it off that is just so like, is the basis basically for my work and whatnot.
So who would you guys say is your favorite designer out right now?
I don't really look at designers. I don't like brands particularly.
Gosha Repchinsky, for sure. He's probably my biggest inspiration, just because he's new, he's cutting edge, and he just knows what he's doing. So.
And how long have you guys been designing?
I've been doing it since I was like 8, drawing, and then I kind of begged my mom for a sewing machine, so around 11, I started actually making clothes. that's when it started.
I've basically been designing since about 6th grade. Like, you start seeing stuff, and once you get more, like, into the environment, like, experiences, like, I went to New York City, and then that just opened my eyes to all the culture and the art, and it just really opened my eyes. So it was, like, probably about 6th grade, I started, like, drawing out, and then probably about 9th grade, I actually started sewing, learning how to sew, learning the craft, and now I just kind of treat it like it's a hobby and do it on an everyday basis.
So how do you guys see fashion playing into your future?
I basically see fashion playing in my future. I would love to go to like VCU and take classes primarily focused around that. I mean, that time will come, but at the same time, I have to focus on other things like maybe another career field. But for fashion, I would love to keep up with it until the day I die, just because it's a passion of mine.
Basically the same thing, but I want to make a career out of it. So it's like, it fuels me to do anything that I do. So going to college at VCU, hopefully, and then, you know, either designing or just styling, whatever it is I want it to be in the fashion field.
So what do you guys do for preparation when designing?
I want to be left alone, to be honest. I like to just, I don't know, just kind of, if it's going somewhere, like, say, just going to, like, Richmond or something, I just want to enjoy it and take it in. Or, like, just looking at the internet or something. I like doing that and just taking it in by myself.
Yeah, basically, to get like in that mindset, that like fashion mindset, I like what you shared said. I like to find my like own space, just kind of like focus on what I'm doing, and also like listen to music, just kind of like get in that mindset where you're focused, but at the same time you know like what you're doing. So I mean, just music and just finding that space to yourself is key to designing.
So where do you guys find your most inspiration?
On social media. Music is a big source. Just basically looking at what is trending and then making it your own. And that's where it comes from.
I guess my biggest inspiration basically comes from, I love what Picasso did and like his Cubism style. Like it's just so, it was so different, but it also changed like art itself. So seeing like what he did and applying that to mine is just like, it's an honor to him, but at the same time it like reflects what I'm trying to do, which is pretty cool to me. So.
And what kind of looks should we be expecting to see for this year's fashion show?
Don't expect anything, because it's just going to be like a mix of everything. So it's going to be something for everyone, but in the same sense as like just still being collective and being in one genre, but still being able to reach out to anybody.
Yeah, basically I'm trying to show that like skate era kind of thing, that 90s, like late 90s kind of like hip hop, but also the culture that comes with it. Like that aesthetic is just like, it's what I think draws our generation into like fashion and whatnot. And so showing that back would be probably something that I focus on doing. So I guess that's cool. Skate culture is what I'm looking for.
Well, I look forward to seeing all of these amazing pieces, you guys, and thank you for being here with us.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We'll be right back.
Piece of life, to be honest. Like it's just basically everything that I do is connected to it somehow, and just doing this is kind of a way to get myself out there. People know that I do it, but they don't know how passionate I am about it. So basically just like what's it called? Like a release, kind of.
Because I like to show my creativity, and I've always been designing since I was in 4th grade.
Getting into like Mason Margiela and Gosha Rupchinsky and like the designers I look up to, because all their works have inspired me by the way I dress, by the way I act, by the way I think. And so basically if I can give a shout out to them and the works that they've made, it makes me feel better about myself, whatnot.
So ever since I was little, like people always ask me, what would you want to be? And I would be like, I want to be a fashion designer. I've always been good at art, and I just love like cutting my clothes, putting stuff together. So I'm doing this mainly because just to see if I can really prosper in the area for when I go to college and after college. And I love fashion. It's just a way to express myself and like have art on my body, and I just love cutting it and putting it together and putting it on me and support like what I do to everyone else.
I don't know. I never really liked fashion when I was little. Like I used to hate when mom bought me stuff. I'm like, I don't need it in the slightest. Like I got this one pair of jeans. I got this one shirt. I don't need anything else. But it's like, I don't know. Like when I got older, it's like I used to get excited. I started getting excited about getting clothes and trying to figure out what I was gonna wear them with and what I was gonna mix and match it with. Like trying to figure out the outfit and getting excited to wear the outfit. Yeah, I don't know.
Unfortunately, that is all the time that we have today for this special edition of Focus. Thank you for tuning in to a special edition.